What's good, everybody? Sean Shola Rosenberg in the building. Back at you with another video. Well, seems to me that Ace Hood is back outside. He has a brand new project on the way called S.O.U.L, which is Soul. And he decided to drop the first single off this project called That Mode. Now, you guys know me. I am a big, huge Ace Hood fan. Like I said, if you guys haven't reacted to my the Ace Hood track, Mr. Hood, I think that was like a few months ago. I will link in the description down below. Y'all know me. And I've always said I think Ace Hood is very underrated in terms of lyrical ability. He was signed to DJ Khaled, We the Best Music Group, in the late 2000s and early 2010s. And then he left that label and decided to go independent. And then he's been actually killing it in the independent scene as well. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm very excited. I think this is I don't know if this is going to be an album or a mixtape, but I am excited for that. It's supposed to be coming out this year, so I might do a reaction to that project as well. So I'm definitely probably gonna do it. But yeah, he dropped the brand, I guess, like I said, the first single, That Mode. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Ain't soon as in the motherfucking building the legend. I was happy, I ain't trying to get a knock on.
Poppin' Lil Woe. Back in the bitty, it's up in this litty. It's really just in me, I'm gifted, I'm picky. I want it, I get it, no problem, no biggie, you know. Poppin' my shit like I'm done being humble. I still do them numbers, they prayin' I fumble. Turn up the heat like I know we gon' bubble. Back on my grizzly, it's all off the muscle. With so many hats, it's a struggle to juggle. Don't care who don't like it, your feathers get ruffled. The legend from Florida, on piece of that puzzle, you know. The bigger the risk, the bigger reward. The tougher the journey, the harder I'm going. They hated on Jesus, I'm already knowing, but God.
Oh, what he said? What did he say? The bigger the risk, the bigger awards, the tougher the journey, the harder I'm going. They hated on Jesus, I'm already known. Ooh, and that was bars right there.
That puzzle, you know. The bigger the risk, the bigger reward. The tougher the journey, the harder I'm going. They hated on Jesus, I'm already knowing, but God never will leave you, never forsake me. Starving the flesh, I'm back to the basics. Out of the matrix, fast and sacred.
Starving the flesh, I'm back in the basics. Out of the matrix, facing the fast and scariest. Woo, woo. And those are bars right there. The first verse was fire. What are the bars I like? I like when he says, popping my ish like I'm done being humble. I still do the numbers. They praying I fumble. Woo! Basically, no matter what, I think Ace is basically saying, no matter what, how much of an independent artist I am, I'm still gonna be able to do I'm still gonna be doing numbers independently, even if they pray I fumble. Like if they basically saying they're praying if I flop with this project. But like I said, Ace is independent, so it's hard to compare major label like first week sales of a major album, a major label, than the first week sales of an independent art. Well, a major label artist and then an independent artist. Because Ace, during his time, didn't really do a lot of big numbers, but he still maintained to put out great and quality music. That's how I look at it. But the first verse was fire. But let's continue.
Hold on. Yeah. I got this shit off the muscle. I bet on myself and my profit got double this levels. They wanna speak on the bezel, but Raphael on the business, that's 60 or better. We never tripping, I never don't fuck with them people, they jealous. We been getting cheddar. She digging me like a shovel. She leaving the drip on the fella. I'm out with the steppers. 300K on the schedule. I pop out to Paris, I pop out to Italy. Whoa, I got the energy woke. Like I've been dealing and dope, I deliver the hope. My people needed the most, it's the reason I'm up in the soul. Niggas thought I was finished, still in the greatest condition. I look like I play for the winners, get put in the blender. Left for someone to consider. They found them in later December. This shit getting wicked. She wanna suck it and lick it and wobble and jiggle. This bitch in her snatching her soul. I had to get in that mode. She pretty and thinking she grown, can't leave it alone. I had to right some wrongs. I lit on a godly throne. It's where I belong. I keep it too real in these songs. My people say let it be known. One of the greatest. That is not up for debate. And I'm in my own lane and it's vacant. Don't get me mistaken.
Ooh, I like that. I like that bar. He said, "This is where I belong. I keep it real to these songs. My people say, let it be known. One of the greatest. That is not up for debating. I'm on my own lane. I'm in my own lane. Is vacated. That is true. Basically, S.O.U.L still let it be known that hey, he's still the best, even though he's still the best. And rappers should feel like they are the best. And they may like, he's like, listen, I stay in my own lane. Like I'm the best in my own lane. Like no one can come to my lane and claim they're the best in my lane. Basically, in the path of what I'm doing. And you can't argue with that. You can't argue with that. That's his opinion. If he, like I said, if he claims he's the best. You can't deny that. What other bars I like? He said, don't F with people, they jealous when we be cheddar. She digging me like a shovel. She's peeping the drip on the fella. I'm out with the steppers. I like those bars. 300K on the schedule. I pop out to Paris. I pop out to Italy. Whoa, I got the energy to woke. I like I've been dealing in dope. I delivered the hope. My people needed the most, and the reason I'm up in the score. Niggas thought I was finished. Still in the greatest condition. I look like I played for the winners. Yeah, I like these bars too. Basically, S.O.U.L is basically saying, hey, like, you know, people thought I was finished, you know, but I'm up in the score, like in my own lane independently. I'm up in the score. I'm still in great condition. Look like I played with winners. Like I'm playing with the winning team. And I'm not mad at him for that. I'm not mad at him. I love the fact that Ace is still out here doing his thing.
Like I play for the winners, get put in the blender. Left for someone to consider. They found them in later December. This shit getting wicked. She wanna suck it and lick it and wobble and jiggle. This bitch in her snatching her soul. I had to get in that mode. She pretty and thinking she grown, can't leave it alone. I had to right some wrongs. I lit on a godly throne. It's where I belong. I keep it too real in these songs. My people say let it be known. One of the greatest. That is not up for debate. And I'm in my own lane and it's vacant. Don't get me mistaken. Really been him since a baby. I really come trim like the Navy. I'm in the Mercedes. Touching all on my little lady. She my little my little baby. I'm dropping it daily. This shit go crazy, nigga. Flipping them pages. Benjamin Franklin's. This shit go crazy.
Wait, you got more.
That's a lot about what S.O.U.L is about. It's really breaking those chains, right? Dealing with the generational curses. How do we break through that? How do we remain resilient, right? After me separating myself from a major label, right? How do I provide, right? How do I still exist? How do I keep my brand? So all of these things are important. And it's like, for me to be on the other side of that, you know, it's important that I tell what went down, like that portion of how we arrived to this space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Woo. Back to Chevy trucks. Yeah, that's us. Came too far from where we was. Yeah, it's up. All that humble shit been out of touch. I done had enough. Push it on and whip the forms. I'm having fun. Rock a shoulder, move a coin. Ain't going for nothing. My spirit clean, my heart pure. Still a pusher free willy. I don't need a bitch, I got God with me.
That's probably a song that's previewed on the upcoming S.O.U.L project. I'm gonna say project. I don't know if this is an album or a mixtape, but yeah, that was fire. And I like the fact that towards the end of the song, he did it like an interlude, basically explaining himself like, hey, listen, like even though I'm not with a major label anymore, even though I'm not with even though I believe Ace still got love for Khaled though. He still has love for him, even though he's not with Khaled anymore. He left Khaled back in I believe it was 2015, 2016. I believe he left. He left it. He left his label, and and I think Ace said at that time him and Khaled are still on good terms. But yeah, definitely like he's still grinding. He's still doing music. He's going on his own pace, which I definitely respect. Because usually when an artist feels like hey, it's time for me to develop develop and show my my artistry on my own now, it's time. It's just time for me to go. But yeah, I do like the snippet of the next song though. Like I said, I will be probably doing a live stream to this project. I got to figure out which date it's coming out. But let me know in the comments down below. What do y'all think of this song? I think the song is fire. Ace still got it. He still has it. He's still delivering, which I enjoy. Like I said, he's one of my favorite he's one of my favorite artists that came out in terms of the late 2000s and early 2010s. He's one of my favorites at that time, around that time. I mean, he still is to this day. But yeah, I'm excited now. I'm excited for this project. Like I said, I like the snippet of the next of the song he previewed. I'm excited now. Yeah, very excited. But yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Also follow me on my social medias above me. Also join the Discord as well. I will leave a link in the description down below. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.